everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all had a lovely start to the new year, and to start off the new year I wanted to try a new fake tan, obviously because I'm the fake tan queen and I just can't get enough of it. So today I'm going to be trying out the Filter by Molly-Mae fake tan. So I feel like I can be the most unbiased person when it comes to testing this fake tan because I've not seen one other review, or even I've not even seen anybody wearing it, or not that I've known of. So I know literally nothing about this product, and I also didn't watch Love Island when Molly-Mae was in it, so I'm completely unbiased. So today I'm basically going to be taking you through me trying it for the first time and let you know what I think. Is it worth the money? Does it work? Is it sort of living up to the hype? I've heard that there's a little bit of hype about it, but I wasn't sure whether that was just because she's obviously a massive social media star now. So basically I wanted to give it a try, and I'm always looking for the next best fake tan. If you want to see how I got on trying out Filter by Molly-Mae and what I thought, my first impressions, reviews, whether I think it's worth the money, then do keep on watching. So this is the packaging which the fake tan came in. So they've actually done their own box, which I think is so cute because I was expecting it just to come in normal packaging. So when you've opened the box, it just comes with this little thank you note from Molly-Mae, and then the tan itself is in this little what we call cylinder container, which I actually think is quite a good idea. I like this because, you know, once you've used tan, well, at least when I've used tan, my hands get filthy with it, and then the outside of the pot gets filthy with it as well, and then everything just ends up having fake tan on it. So I do like that idea. So once you've got it out of the container, this is what the fake tan actually looks like. So the colour which I've got is extra dark. So I originally wanted to buy dark, but that was completely out of stock, so I got extra dark instead. So I'm just looking on the website at the cost, and for the extra dark it's £21.99. So if I had gone for the dark it would have been £19.99, so £20. And then I think for postage and packing I think I spent something like £3 or £4, which I think is quite reasonable actually, because most tans like Bondi Sands and things like that, I don't really think there's that much difference. So it's not like when I buy the Loving Tan, which ends up seeming quite expensive. I think that it's actually quite a decent price, like the same price of Saint-Tropez and brands like that. Okay, so it says the formula is fast drying, which is good, and lightweight, and then they recommend 4 to 10 hours for tan to fully develop. Okay, so 4 to 10 hours. I mean, this is, because this is extra dark and I would usually go for dark, I'm probably going to keep it on for 5 hours because I probably won't leave it on overnight because I've got no idea what this colour is going to look like. So I'm excited to start putting it on. But yeah, I love the packaging. The packaging is really nice, but because it's white, I am thinking that it's probably going to get really messy. So let me show you. Put this down a bit so you can see this colour going. So obviously I've got no fake tan on at the moment. I've scrubbed it all off and I have moisturised. So let's get this fake tan going. Oh my god, it smells really nice. Like it's really, really fragrant. Oh, that's almost got like a perfume smell to it. And it's going on really nicely and smoothly and evenly. And it does actually feel really lightweight, like it doesn't feel like a heavy tan at all. The colour also looks really warm. It doesn't look greeny. It's almost got like a more reddy undertone to it, which I think is going to be a good thing because I'm not mad on tans with a green undertone. Honestly, I can't believe sometimes the things I do on camera. Anyway, the fake tan is on, so this is the colour. It's very, very red, which I quite like. I'm actually loving the colour of it right now. Like if it resembles anything like this, I will be really happy because the colour of this is just beautiful. Obviously my face looks like a patchy mess because I've literally just got a mitt and just popped the tan all over my face as well. But yeah, so far so good. In terms of the formula, it's really lightweight and it's almost got a little bit of a wateriness to it, which makes it really thin. So I'm hoping that means I'll be dry soon and I'll be able to pop clothes back on and not worry about it. But yeah, so far so good. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. The more I look at this colour actually, like I love this colour. It's definitely a red undertone, not a green undertone, which is good. And I think it's actually going to look like a really natural holiday tan. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave it on for sort of 5 or 6 hours, and then I'm going to wash it off. I'll go to bed, and then tomorrow I'll show you exactly what the tan looks like and if I'm happy with the results. But yeah, so far so good. A big thumbs up from me. So as you can probably tell, it's the next day. So what I did yesterday is I kept it on for 5 to 6 hours, and then I washed it off before I went to bed, and then I've woken up, got ready, and this is the colour of the tan. So I love it. Now the only thing that I was surprised about, like, okay, let's start from the beginning. So the colour is absolutely stunning. I would say this is, I mean, this is a big statement because I really love Loving Tan and I really love the Isle of Paradise, but this colour is so beautiful. Like, to me, this is a very soft holiday golden tan. Now, saying that, the only thing which I was surprised at, not disappointed or anything, but this shade was called Extra Dark, and I would have normally gone for dark. And now I know I didn't keep it on because on the bottle it says to keep it on for 4 to 10 hours, so I kept it on for 5 or 6. So the only reason I didn't keep it on for the full 10 hours and I only left it on for about 5 or 6 hours is because I wasn't sure how dark Extra Dark is in this brand of tan. So I was expecting to be honestly darker than this. Like, this is the type of colour I would expect to get from a dark tan, and that I would expect it to be slightly deeper for it to be the Extra Dark, but I don't know. If I had probably slept in it overnight and kept it on for the full 10 hours, I think it probably would a bit more richer, a bit more darker, but I'm still really happy with how this turned out. I mean, look at it. Isn't it absolutely stunning? I love, like, how the tan is just, it makes me look like I've just come off holiday and I'm just like, yeah, I'm back off holiday and I've got a natural tan. Like, it doesn't look artificial. The other thing which I noticed, which I've not seen in another tan before, is that it did have a really lightweight consistency. It kind of reminded me of Loving Tan, except it was a little bit more waterier and a little bit more wet than Loving Tan. Like, the thing I love about Loving Tan is that when you put it on and it's dried, I feel like it's dry, like you don't feel sticky. This did feel a little bit sticky, but not as much as sort of the Bondi Sands makes you feel sticky, because that to me makes you feel horrendously sticky and I don't like it. But this did feel really lightweight. It's just, it was kind of like Loving Tan but a bit more watery. So in terms of the application, super happy with it. It went on, it didn't look patchy, it went on nice. The colour was gorgeous as it came out of the bottle, and I was getting very dark as the night was going on. I was thinking, oh gosh, how dark am I gonna go? But then when I washed it off, and obviously I've woken up this morning, this colour is just stunning. I just love it, and you can see how even it is. I mean, it's a beautiful colour, so even. I'll be interested actually to see how it wears, because that's the biggest thing for me. Like, if I don't like fake tan, it's usually because it doesn't wear very well. Loving Tan I think wears the best. Bondi Sands does not wear very nicely at all, and Isle of Paradise wears really nicely. So I'll be interested to see how we go with this, but so far so good. I'm really happy with it. Oh, don't you just, like, once you've got a tan on, you just think like, yes, I am just living my best life, because it just feels so much better. Also, in terms of cost, I think I have spoke about how much it cost already. It like really wasn't that expensive. I thought it was going to be, I mean, before I even looked at buying it, I thought it was going to be a lot more than what it was. And then when I looked at it, and also now that I know how well it's worked, I'm thinking like it's actually a really, really affordable for like what it's worth, if you know what I mean. It's not the cheapest tan in the world, but it's not the most expensive tan either, and considering the results, I would say it's a big thumbs up. So I think that is everything I've got to tell you about this fake tan. Just, yeah, massive thumbs up from me. And if you enjoyed this video and it was helpful, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And if you've got any questions whatsoever, leave them in the comments, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you very, very soon.